Hello and welcome to today's training. This is the second day of this website design training organized by the Empower Africa program. So again, my name is Beston, Keghtor, and in today's class we are going to be talking about content management system, and then I will show you how you can use WordPress to design a website offline. So you can design a website on your system, and then you will only need to buy a domain name when you want to host it online. So you can design it offline without buying a domain name, without paying for hosting. Okay, so you are doing everything on your system. All right, so what is a content management system? In our yesterday's class, I made mention of some content management systems. One, I made mention of Wix.com, I made mention of Shopify, Webflow, and then, of course, WordPress. So some of these platforms are paid. Okay, so let me just show you I'll just walk you through these platforms, and then we'll now focus on WordPress. Okay, so if you come to Wix, this is Wix.com. So if you come to Wix here, you will see that these are the plans they have. So you have a plan of this 24, 12, 8, and $4 every month. So of course they have a free plan, but that free plan we are going to use a subdomain. So, and then they will display adverts on your website. So a subdomain is something like having another name before your main domain. So you have your main domain name is bestinkeghtor.com. So you are going to have a subdomain name like something like blog.bestinkeghtor.com. So Wix is going to give you a subdomain name. That is for the free plan. So you now have something like, maybe your business name is Continental Bakers. So you now have something like continentalbakers.wix.com. That's a subdomain. The main domain there is wix.com. Then the continentalbakers.wix.com is the subdomain. Okay, so they will give you that subdomain, and then they will be displaying ads on your website. Okay, that's for the free plan. So if you want to go for the paid one, these are the prices, the current prices now. And then look at Shopify. The Shopify is shopify.com. Okay, so you have this is just a discount. You see, the main price here is $24. So but now they say $1 per month. So after a while you have to be paying a huge amount there. So you have this plan, which is $69 per month, and then you have $299 per month. This is Shopify. So if you come to Webflow, which is webflow.com, so now have a free plan here. They will give you a subdomain just like Wix. So if you are going for the paid one, you now have $14, 23, 39. So, but when you come to WordPress is free, and it is the most popular and the most used content management system. It has a lot of resources. You can build a website for free without buying anything, and just aside your hosting and domain name, because you are buying that outside WordPress. Okay, WordPress is just giving you that platform where you can design your website easily. Okay, so we'll be going straight into offline WordPress now. So I'll be showing you how you can design your website using WordPress without buying a domain name, without buying a hosting plan. Okay, so you can have it on your system. All right, so we need some tools. We are going to download some tools that we'll be using for this purpose. So we need about 5 or 4 tools. Okay, so the first one is XAMPP. XAMPP is the server, the local server that you'll be using on your system. Remember I told you about web server yesterday. So your website has to reside somewhere for you to be able to access it anytime, or your users access it anytime. So on the local server on your desktop or your laptop computer, you are going to use XAMPP as your server. So XAMPP will create a space where your website, all the files will be saved. Okay. So you will now need another tool, which is WordPress itself. Okay, you are going to download WordPress itself and then install into that your web server, and then we will download a theme. A theme gives you the appearance, the structure, the appearance of your website. So we'll get a theme, and then we'll get a plugin. So plugin is basically software that helps you improve the functionality of your website. Okay, so every plugin has a particular purpose, particular thing it does on your website. Um, but the one we are going to download now is going to help us import a template, a website template, an already designed website that we'll use. Okay, so these four tools are what we'll be using now. Okay, so let's go into it now. So if the first thing we are downloading is XAMPP. Okay, so come to Apache Friends. So you come to apachefriends.org. So when you come to apachefriends.org, look at XAMPP here. There are different operating systems here. So you have XAMPP for Windows, you have XAMPP for Linux, you have XAMPP for Mac. So you just select the one that you are using on your system. So I am using a Windows operating system on my laptop. So I will select XAMPP for Windows. So your download will start automatically. If it doesn't, click here. So our XAMPP is downloading here. So since I already have these tools on my system, I'm not going to allow it to download again. So I'll simply cancel it. So but you allow it to download and then you have it on your system too. So now we are going ahead to download WordPress. So for WordPress, you come to wordpress.org. So this is wordpress.org. So click on Get WordPress. So click on Download WordPress. So this is the version 6.1.1. So if you come here, you always see the latest version of WordPress here. So click on Download. So WordPress is downloading. So we are also going to download the theme. So theme, if you want to get the theme, still on wordpress.org, come to download an extension here. Look at themes here. So click on themes. So there are many WordPress themes. Okay, as you can see here, these are different themes. So, but the theme we are going to use is Astra theme. It's a free theme and it also gives you the opportunity to customize almost everything. So in case you open it and you can't see it here, you can simply come to the search bar here and type Astra. Then it will come. So click on download. So our Astra theme is downloading. So the next thing is to download a plugin called Astra Status Template. So come to plugins. So there are many plugins here. So simply come here and search starter template. Look at the plugin here, starter templates from Elementor. So select it, click on download. So let's go to my folder now. These are the tools we downloaded. This is Astra theme, Astra starter template. This is the starter template, the plugin, the WordPress here, and then so we have all the needed tools here. So right now you can go ahead and disconnect your network, disconnect your internet, and then you start working offline. So the first thing is to install XAMPP, install our server. So right click on XAMPP, open. So click on OK, ignore this message. Click on next, click on next. So click on next, language English, click on next, next, next. And wait for it to install. Okay, so we have successfully installed XAMPP on our system. So look at this button here. So do you want to start the control panel now? So just start it now, or you can uncheck this and finish, and then start the XAMPP control panel later. So let me uncheck it and click on finish. Okay, so we have finished installing our XAMPP. So the next thing now is to copy WordPress to that XAMPP folder. So you are going to, this is a zip file, you are going to unzip it. So click on extract all, right click and click on extract all, click on extract. So wait for it to extract all the files. Okay, so all the files have been extracted. So look at the extracted folder here. Look at the original zip file. So now you are going to copy this WordPress into XAMPP that we installed some minutes ago. So open this folder. You now see another WordPress inside. This is a folder that is containing all the WordPress files. So just copy this folder, copy the whole of this folder. Come to your hard drive. Look at disk C. Then look at XAMPP. This is the XAMPP you installed. So open it. So you will see htdocs. So this htdocs, this is where all the websites you design offline will be saved. So any website you are designing on the local server, on the XAMPP local server, will have to be inside this htdocs. So open htdocs and then paste the WordPress here to allow you to copy. Alright, so once you copy it to this place, the name of this folder becomes your domain name on the local server. So we are going to rename this folder to our domain name. So maybe we'll use something like learnwebdesign.com. So you can decide to put just this, or you can add .com. It doesn't mean anything because it's on your local server. You understand? So that's the name I will put. So we are done with this now. The next thing is to create a database. We are going to create a database so that we will install this WordPress inside that database. Okay. So for you to create database now, you need to turn on your XAMPP, because if you don't turn on the XAMPP, you'll not be able to access the server. So you open your XAMPP now. Just tap on your Windows key on the keyboard and type XAMPP. So you can right click on it and pin to taskbar, so that next time you want to access it, it will be very easy for you to access it. Okay. So pin to taskbar. Look at it on my taskbar here. Okay. So open XAMPP. So this is our XAMPP here. So you are going to start Apache, which is the main server, and then MySQL, which is the database. Okay. So but before we start it, let me show you something. So minimize this, come to your browser and type localhost, then enter. So you see it's showing site can't be reached. So this is showing this because your server is not on. So you come here, you start your Apache server, you start your MySQL database. So as soon as you see green light here on the both of them, you know that everything is fine. So you can close or minimize your XAMPP control panel. So let's refresh this now and see. So you now see that it has opened. So we are creating database now. So click on PHP my admin here. So click on new database. So our database name is, we come here. So when you are creating a database, know that the name, you're not going to space the name. So if you want to space, maybe you can use something like underscore. So I want to use learn underscore website, or learn underscore web design. So this is my database name. So just click on create. So let me just copy this so that I will use it in the next step. This is database name. So you can copy it so that you can use it. So click on create. So look at our database here. It has been created. Learn underscore web design. Okay. So now we are going to install WordPress into this database. Okay. So open another tab and then type localhost / our domain name. Remember our domain name, that folder. Our domain name, this is our domain name, learnwebdesign.com. Okay. So I'll come to your browser here, localhost / learnwebdesign.com. So enter. So welcome to WordPress. Before getting started, you will need to know the following items. So you need to know your database name, that's the one we just created. You need to know your database username, you need to know your database password, you need to know your database host and the prefix. Okay, so click on let's go. So database name, that's the one we just created now. Learn underscore web design. Okay, so username, the default username of MySQL database is root. So just put root there, put the default one, and then the password, leave this password empty. Okay, leave the password empty. Then this is our database host, localhost. So leave it there, leave the prefix as WP, and then click on submit. Alright, this is Sparky. You've made it through this part of the installation. WordPress can now communicate with your database. If you are ready, time now to install. So we can click on run the installation. So welcome. So these are the information needed for this installation. So the site title is your business name, or if it's a portfolio website, you put your name here. So this name can display on your website if you want to. So you should put your business name here. So let's put the Empower Africa program. Okay. So the username, this username, you are going to be using it to access your WordPress dashboard. So anytime you want to create content, anytime you want to manage your website, you want to update some things, anything, you want to add pages, you want to add publish posts, everything, you need this password, this username to log in. Okay, so most times I prefer using admin to log in, but you can change it to your name, change it to any name. So now the password, I'm going to create a strong password for your WordPress. Always use a strong password for your WordPress. So a strong password will consist of small letters, capital letters, numbers, and special characters. Okay, so I'm going to use a password here. I'll say so. It's not that my password is strong. So your email, I decide and put my email here. Put your email there. So don't tick this. Click on installation. Click on install WordPress. So success. WordPress has been installed. Thank you and enjoy. Username admin. Password, your chosen password. So I want to save this password. So let me save it on my browser. So now login. We are going to log into our WordPress dashboard now. Click on login. So login, you insert your details and then you log in. Correct. So you see, welcome to WordPress. We have successfully installed our WordPress now. So this is your WordPress dashboard. Okay. So now we are going to go ahead and install our theme. Remember, we downloaded Astra theme, and it's Astra theme that we are going to use. So now come to appearance and click on themes. So click on add new, click on upload theme, then choose file. So click and select the file, our theme. It's under downloads, under this place. So look at Astra. This is Astra here. Select it, open. So install now. So theme installed successfully. So activate it. So new theme activated. So let's visit this site to see how it is. You can click here, or you can hover on this and look at visit site here. So let's open it on a new tab. So this is our new website here, the Empower Africa program. Hello world. So it's only one page here. So this is the home page. So you can see our domain name here, localhost / learnwebdesign.com. Okay. So let's go back to our dashboard and install the theme that will help us import a new website. Of course, this website is not really appealing. If you want to develop this website, you have to do a lot of work here. So we are going to import a complete website that has been developed so that it will not take us so much work to customize it. Okay, so that's why we are going to install that plugin. So come to plugins here, click on add new. So upload plugin, choose file. So Astra site, this is the plugin, select it, open, install now. So activate plugin. So plugin activated. So come down to, so these are the list of plugins that are here for now. So look at the one we just installed now, starter templates here. So click on C library. Click on C library. We are trying to import a template now. Getting started with starter template. Scroll down and click on build your website now. Select the page builder. So the page builder we are using is Elementor. Elementor. So click on Elementor. So at this point, you need to connect your internet so that you'll be able to download the template. So all these templates are online. So connect your internet and then download one template from here. So you see that there are templates here. These are websites. So you see the ones that have premium, they are not free, but the ones that don't have premium, they are free templates, and you can get them and use. Okay, so there are different categories here. If you come under business here, you see a lot of categories. a lot of different website templates here: agency, restaurant, hotel, construction, real estate, trans gardening, landing pages. What are you designing the website for? Local business, electrician, plumber. Are you designing a website for transport company, catering, car garage, personal care? So look at personal care, salon, beauty, yoga, professional, finance, accounting, coach, web designer. So all these templates are here that can be used for free. Come to community, you will see some more templates. So come to blog here, click on blogger. So maybe you want to go with something like this. Select it. You can use any template of your choice. Select. So here, if you want to upload logo, you can upload your logo here. But don't worry, we can do that later. So leave it. So skip and continue. Scroll down. So if you want to choose a default color here, you can choose it. And choose font, default font here to apply to the website. But just leave it. You can do all of that later. So click on continue. Okay, just one last step. So click on submit, or just leave this. Leave this, click on submit and build my website. So wait for it to reach 100%. So congratulations, your website is up and ready. So now we are going to click on visit your website. Click on view your website here. So as you can see, we have a brand new website here. Look at our domain name is still here. On domain name here, localhost/learnwebdesign.com. So this website has come with many pages, as you can see here. Many pages. Scroll down, you will see that it's a full website. So what you will be doing is just to edit it to suit what you want. Okay. So if you come back, you can hover here and come back to the dashboard. If you want to edit this particular page, you can click on edit with Elementor. Remember I told you about Elementor. Elementor is a page builder. We use it to design pages. Editor, if you click on this edit page, this is the one for WordPress editor, default editor. We'll be using all of that in subsequent classes. So guys, that is how to build a website offline using WordPress. Of course, in the subsequent classes, we'll be doing more of editing pages and all of that. But doing it offline, this is how you start. Okay, so you can see that we have been able to create a website in just some minutes, just for us to customize it to suit our brand. Okay, so that is how to use to set up a website on localhost. Okay, so my assignment for tonight is that you go ahead and practice this. Go ahead and set up a website on your localhost, download all these tools and set up a website the way I have done it. You can use any other template. You must not use the one I used, that particular one I used, but you can use any template, but make sure you are able to do it to the very end. So if you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section down below, or you can send me a DM on WhatsApp. Again, I'm going to leave a link to the WhatsApp group in the description of this video. Also, so if you are not on that group, you can join the group, and then from there you have access to my DM as well. Okay, so thank you very much for uh, staying for this class today. Tomorrow we are going to be looking at the online WordPress. Okay, so thank you very much for being here and see you tomorrow.